What are your thoughts on the LSM program, especially after 10 years of growth and impact?
LSM fills up a gap that we have in the biopharmaceutical and life science area. So we have a lot of professions which are coming really from the technical background part. And these professions are going to management positions, and they really need to learn from scratch on how to deal with the management. Finally, have the combination out of the technical part as well as the management part. And I think that will help a lot of companies to get really well-educated people which not only have life science background but also have the management part integrated, and which can communicate with scientists on the one hand and also with the management people on the other hand. And that I really like on the program.
How do you bring real industry challenges into the LSM classroom?
Yeah, the original idea for my course was to analyze an initial life science idea for the possibility to generate a real startup out of this, and finally to present it in a pitch presentation. So not only the technology part, up to everything which is related to the management part, from patents up to market analysis, marketing, human resources, organizational structures, everything we require to generate a startup out of that. And for that, I also started now to integrate, for example, artificial intelligence topics. I integrated novel models like business model canvas into the generation of the course to have it a little bit more broad and developed for future development.
What can you guarantee about the LSM program to prospective students?
I could guarantee that the people will get a good setup out of skills which are coming to the management part in combination with the part of life science. So when they have finished the program itself, they will have the setup and this mind of thinking of the combination of management and life science. And apart from that, I think they will also get a good network with other people, so with, for example, alumni, but also with lecturers and companies itself. So that's also part of the LSM, which I really like. So that I can guarantee to the people there is also a great network behind the LSM course.
From your perspective, what are the biggest changes and trends happening in the bioprocessing niche at the moment?
The part of genetic engineering is really coming into focus the last years. I think everybody which is thinking about genetic engineering, I think topics like CRISPR-Cas nucleases, novel nucleases are coming into mind. But apart from that, also systems like transposases coming more into focus. So I think until the last years, from random integration into specific integration, it changed. And that also changed, for example, productivity of cell lines itself. So we started, I think, in the beginning of my career, I would say the productivities were ranging between 1 and 3 grams per liter, and for a monoclonal antibody, and we are currently more going above 10 grams per liter. So that's a drastically increase in productivities of our bioprocessing systems, for example. Digitalization, AI, and automation, that's definitely a point which is coming the last years more into focus, and which will be focused also in the next years. I think integration of AI is happening everywhere, from drug discovery up to general workflows.
Given this backdrop, what is your advice on how to become an effective leader in the field?
So you really need to have a team focus as a leader. You need to talk to your people, you need to be transparent with your people. You also need to do decisions, and you need to explain why you are doing decisions. So that, I think, it's really important. We at FyoniBio, for example, have a really flat hierarchy, so communication, I think, is still the key, and also growing people is a key for me. So leading not only is being focused on yourself, but being focused on your team, and that, I think, it's really important as a leader, especially in the life science, but in general.